Good evening, welcome back. So a few people have said about the squirrel, got some mixed reactions, mainly favourable. Alright, but shows how to skin and eat the bloody thing. Now I won't bore you with the details, but there is no skinning and quartering video because I ballsed it up. As is much my want. No one was injured. I did balls up one of the squirrels and he lost his arm, bless him. I had to take the rest of the skin off with my teeth. I'm joking. Anyway, so I've let the buggers hang for a bit. I've never done this with squirrel before. I've done it with other game. Hares especially, it's very helpful. So basically it's been in this pot, away from flies. Cool place, very dark and damp, but not the worst for that, so it hasn't been getting hot. And it's been left for however long, since the squirrels were gutted. So I'm going to just do half of them tonight. So tomorrow, if I get time, I'm going to do deep fried, sort of KFC style. But tonight I'm just going to test it because I've never hung it before. It might be absolutely fucking dreadful by now, in which case you'll know when I taste it, which will be in the second video. This is the second of 3 if I do put the cock up on, which is only 50 seconds long, but might make you giggle prior to this, then this, and then tomorrow if I get time, and it's not too fucking measly, I'll do the fried one. Tonight, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to pour some nearly boiling water into here, and I'm glad this isn't smelly vision. Once I take this lid off, it's going to stink in here. Even the dog might, look, the dog's covering her nose already. She already smells it. So I'm just going to scald this with some boiling water, pop it in there to boil for maybe 15 minutes, boil off any exterior nasties that could be on the outside, give it a quick sparge through a colander, rinse everything off, quarter it again, bring it in here. I'm just going to prepare a bit of this plain flour, which I found lying around. It's seen better days, but I'll pick out most of the weevils, could add crunch. I can't find any pepper, so I'm just going to use a bit of spiced paprika. I was going to use garlic, I have none. I don't have black pepper, just a little bit of salt. Just mix that together. If I had powdered mustard, might put that in. Equally, it could be fun to use a nut flour. Maybe a hazelnut flour could go well with squirrel. Don't know, play around with it. We'll know in a little while whether it's worth hanging squirrel. I'm just done because at this time of year, the squirrels can be a bit tough. They've been running around, got lots of muscles, they're fit as a flea, just eating loads as well. So just see if it relaxes the meat. Can be a bit chewy. I may take away that slight acrid, gamey flavour that some people don't like. It's more of a scent than a taste, I believe. Anyway, get this on, and then I'll turn this video off for a little while, have everything prepared, and the next stage will just be, I'll get the skillet in there, stainless steel, obviously. I don't cook on Teflon because of forever chemicals that turn the frogs gay. So copper pan, and then tomorrow I'll be deep frying in a brass pan, which is also acceptable, copper, not aluminium, as our American brethren would say, because they can't stop bastardising our language and can't spell sabre or centre. But I love them. Yes, some of the finest inventions in the last 50 years have come out of the US Space Force. Right, where was I? Yes, so just on the spiced pepper, just a few minutes each side, fairly bit of hot, very hot olive oil on the skillet. I have some potatoes in here. I'm just doing these mini jacket potatoes to go with it, so they'll be done in a little while. I'll just relax those in a clean tea towel and let them sweat, and then you don't even need butter because they're just, they go so creamy and soft. Anyway, ooh. Yeah, I recognise that smell. That's not nice. So just get this. This water's scalding hot already, but I'll just get it in there for, we'll boil it for 15 minutes, get rid of any nasty. Are they maggots? Yeah, whatever they are, they float, so I'll be able to scud that off. If they're maggots, they'll be dead in a bit, and I'll try not to eat them. Probably won't do any harm. They are maggots. It's alright, they'll rinse off when I pop it through the colander. Most of them will skid off the top because they seem to, whatever they are, they seem to be floating. There's some sort of larvae. It must be something that's small enough to get through that hole, which I didn't think I'd encounter at this time of the year because you'd expect them all to be dead. Never mind. Quite clean actually. You can eat maggots. I mean, when I've been fishing, many anglers warm maggots up in their mouths so that they wriggle better on the line and more likely to attract fish. And it's rather easy to kind of have a shock and swallow them. It's not going to do any harm in the main. They're all covered with parasites, which is why I fast and do a parasite cleanse once a month. dogs, cats, me, we all get done simultaneously, so there's don't cross-contaminate. Had a bit of a problem with ticks this week. Had to get another tick out of poor Morky. That's 3 or 4 or 5 he's had now. Never had ticks before until these new horses arrived. And now everyone, even his mum, had 2 ticks on her tail. Dog's fine at the moment. Dog's too sensible to go near the horses. This one, she's just been rehomed. I think she's still a bit nervous around horses. Most sensible dogs are. I think that's all I have to tell you. So we'll have that on in a jiffy. I need to quarter them when they come out, so I'll just I'll have to find the axe. Wherever the axe has got to. Chopping some kindling. Ah, yeah. So I've got the butcher's block over here. I'll just give them a quick quarter, so small enough to get in the pan because the skillet's not especially large. And that's all I have to report. So that'll be ready. Probably there's going to be. They'll get posted within a few minutes of each other because I won't bother posting this one until I've done that one. I'll just do all 3. The first one is quite funny. It's just me fiddling with the camera because you won't be able to see it, but I have this tripod balanced on 3 individual blocks of wood, neither of which on their own would do the job, but in a combination it's quite uncommon artifice that it works. First time it didn't because they're balanced precariously on another board which halfway down the stairs which I trod on, but then I had to just scurry across 3 stairs without standing on it, and I managed it the second time. So all's well that ends well. See you soon. Oh yes, catch you on the flip flop. Have to use the catchphrases.